Hey, so this is a quick run through of the code tutorial generator. I'm using Open Router with Gemini 2.5 Flash. You can change the ENV settings if you want to change according to the model. So yeah, I'm going to go to the any code base. Since Ajit is familiar with the Sugar Labs music blocks, I'm gonna go to Sugar Labs music blocks and I'm gonna go to the GitHub and just copy this URL and paste it over here and wait for it to generate. I have already have the existing tutorials over here. Let me just choose some other repo. Maybe let us choose. You know what? Let's choose that calcom GitHub, and let's just decide what we can do about this calcom/calcom, and yeah. mhm. Let me just paste the URL over here. Let it browse the files and open it up. Yeah. Okay, so I'm seeing it has selected like a lot of files. We have a 3 MB limit over here. I don't need the checks. Okay. Change set is not required. Snapshot transform. Yarn is not required. I don't think so. I don't think these files would be required. Maybe knowledge base, but anyway. Apps API web. Okay, it's calling what is inside the web. Okay, components. Okay, I'm gonna have to deselect some files over here. Let me unselect this companion. Cal.com is like a huge repo. Let me just not required. Lib is required. Features are required. 194. Does it have the API? Let me see. So what you have to do is intelligently like select what are the things inside of a repo. Basic coding knowledge is required. At least that would do. You can put docs. Let me just put readme. And let me see packages and all. What is taking up space might be API we have. Okay, so as long as I think we have APIs, it would work well. I don't need components. I can use app, and I can use Teams. Okay, fine. Let me just generate a tutorial for now. Until then, I will show you guys the other generation it has done. Let's see. Let's see for music blocks, since Ajit is familiar with that. It has generated this entire tutorial, the entire this thing, entire diagrams and charts, and some important code and all. And also at the end of each and every chapter, it has some sequence diagrams. This is very smooth. Palette and pitch palette block model, how it accesses and generates the entire music blocks interface on the UI and all. I can show next. I mean, it's overall pretty good. It used Gemini 2.5 Flash again. Yeah, let me show the results for the results I had for that. Opensox itself. This was using GPT. I earlier used GPT for texting, but I realized that the context limits were pretty low. But Gemini 2.5 Flash has 1 million token limit, so that works pretty fine. And likewise, let me just like show what the server side logs and all are happening, what all processes are taking place inside the server side. Yeah, so what in the backend it did was crawl through, I mean, all of the GitHub files that we added. Call.com is obviously a huge repo. 829 selected files. Okay. Now let me just go down, go down. So what it's doing right now, it's just identifying all the abstractions and it's just analyzing relationships and all. So yeah, within the 3 MB token limit, it did not hit the 1 million token, I think 3.5 MB might be it, the 1 million token context limit for Gemini 2.5 Flash, but we are keeping it to a gated 3 MB for safety reasons. I mean, it should not fail, right? Yeah. Um, let's see what it generates for us. Analyzes relationships, orders all the chapters, and started writing chapter. It's writing chapter one by one by one. It's writing all the chapters we need. Yeah. So let's have like a little overview of what it generated for cal.com. I think I did some poor file selection decisions in this in a hurry. But yeah, let's see what all diagrams are. Okay, it has generated like a huge chapter one and all. Scheduling and availability. This one is one of the main chapters. Let's just go. I don't know much of the cal.com repo honestly, but it's maybe Ajit has, I think, contributed to it, so he might know. What chapter is it? Booking management. Yeah, I think I did some poor file selection. Maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot more to cal.com repo selection, but yeah, with good file selection, you can end up with very good responses, and I think a lot of people would need that, the entire summary generation for contributing to open source repos. A lot of people don't understand the repos they want to contribute to, and that's like a very large barrier to that gates people from contributing to open source. So yeah, let me know what you think about it.